Beloved ones, we greet you. There are vast flows of multidimensional frames of light descending from the higher realms of this resident universe. These flows of consciousness are enabled to blend within a vast network that has been recently anchored around and throughout your Earth plane. Your Earth is expanding, going through an enormous transmutation process through this shifted formation of network energy. This network energy has been created by a group of human beings and carries a unique makeup of consciousness because of the creation elemental foundation that was formed at the very moment of manifestation. Through the action of the collective consciousness power of human hearts, this network carries the pure vibrational signature of resurrection for this time on Earth. Let go and expect the unexpected. Much is about to be revealed to you as you commit to moments of alignment within your multidimensional heart. Sacred tools are about to be restored to you as you commit to aligning within the intelligence of your heart space. You are being called to return, to come back home to the clarity and multidimensional aspect of your higher consciousness that is accessed within your heart. One moment at a time within your heart is all that is required. The sacred network is designed to support your realignment to home. Witness the sacred forms and lights within the night sky. They are interacting through the network to bring reflections of mirrored consciousness back to you. This is the time to arise and meet yourself once more, to move beyond the limitations of your ego mind's illusionary stories, to claim your brilliance and to take your place within the collective consciousness of your universal home. Know all is in hand. We witness you. Blessings. The Pleiadians. Hi, my friend. If the start of 2025 has been much more intense than you anticipated, you are not alone. In fact, many people noticed that those first 4 weeks were some of the toughest they have experienced in years. Why is this happening? To the human part of ourselves, it can feel frustrating to try and figure out why things happen the way they do. The closure. Although everyone has their own unique and individual ability to shape their own reality, sometimes an overall blanket effect occurs that impacts many of us at the same time. In this case, the blanket effect many of us dealt with in the first month of 2025 is closure. When closure happens, a combination of things come to the forefront in a big way. This combination may include tying up loose ends in our work, home, relationships, etc. Reevaluating our priorities, making good on any debts owed, clearing out old energy that is no longer aligned with our greatest vision, which can be experienced as a type of physical or emotional purging if we are not consciously clearing out the energies we've outgrown. The mind believing it has lost something, a person, place, experience, or object it had some kind of attachment to. The first month of 2025 was all about closing the chapter that was 2024. So if that was a rough year for you, and I've gathered from speaking to many people that that seems to be the general consensus, then the closure period to that year is amplified manyfold. Everything that still needs to be resolved must be taken care of in order for a new cycle to begin. If you had a smooth, easy, and enjoyable 2024, then you would have experienced an amplified version of that in the first month of 2025. And what a blessing that is. The good news is that the blanket of closure is coming to an end, and now those heavier energies will be lifting. Get free energy forecast straight to your inbox. The lightness returns. We've already started seeing small glimpses of the lightness, joy, and ease returning to us. During the second week of February, many will start to clearly notice a greater influx of these lighter energies as they make themselves more at home in our day-to-day lives. As mentioned in my last energy forecast, 2025 is the year where we will have the opportunity to accept, love, and embrace ourselves more than we've ever done before. Through this deep appreciation and honoring of ourselves, the greatest miracles will begin to unfold. If you are someone who finds it challenging to truly accept, love, and honor yourself fully, again, know that you are not alone. Yet the days of blaming our parents, teachers, society, government, and the media for how we are choosing to treat ourselves are quickly dwindling. The light we receive daily from the universe is just not allowing us to be comfortable in the energy of blame anymore. In fact, we have been nudged often to make peace with our past, learn from it, and accept that we have the power to use all of our previous experiences to heal not only our own personal reality, but also the world. This is the year to do just that. February will be a much lighter month, especially with the help of an overall blanket of lightness that will be available to anyone who wants to receive it. Here are some simple suggestions for connecting more with the blanket of ease and lightness available to us now. Make time to nurture and pamper yourself often. Make yourself a top priority in your life. Share your gifts and talents in a fun and creative way. Be willing to not be attached to the stories the mind likes to create. Add more playtime into your daily schedule. Express gratitude and appreciation often. Eat a diet that feels life-enhancing and nourishing to your body and mind. Spend time playing with your pets or the pets of your friends/family. Enjoy more deep belly laughs. There are so many more things we can do to connect with the energy of ease and lightness. So, whatever brings you into a state of flow, that is perfect. Spontaneous healing. The environment we have anchored ourselves in now, especially in the material, third-dimensional world, is completely uncharted. Things that once seemed impossible to the rational mind are now becoming a normal part of life. The fabric of our reality has become so malleable that things are showing up almost as fast as we can imagine them. We are also seeing many cultures around the world break away from the old ideologies that promote intercultural separation and disconnection. There's a collective priority now that is laying the foundations for a much brighter future ahead for all, rather than only a select few. There may be healthy skepticism in our minds as to whether all this is really happening because of all the separation our minds have been conditioned to see in the world. This is completely understandable, considering that it used to take decades or centuries before any real change was visible. However, things are moving so quickly now, and there are enough daily synchronicity and confirmations happening that it's almost impossible not to be aware of the changes happening all around us. In our personal lives, Many of us are also witnessing and experiencing spontaneous changes, especially when it comes to our healing. The environment we have elevated ourselves into is allowing these rapid changes in healing to occur in areas of our physical, emotional, mental, and financial bodies. These shifts do not require as much effort as they once did, and for many, they are occurring naturally. If you are serving as a holistic/wellness practitioner or a spiritual teacher, or are in the creative arts, you may have noticed that your gifts have evolved many-fold over the last year. You are most definitely witnessing instantaneous physical, emotional, mental, and financial healing within yourself and your clients. If you are still not able to receive or notice the healing taking place within and around you, now is the time to lay down the armor you've been wearing as a result of your past experiences. That armor only creates a barrier between you and the healing you desire to experience, holding it at bay. Allow the universe to take care of it. One of my go-to mantras that I use often is, "Dear Universe, I choose to let go and let love." This reminds me that whatever burdens, armor I'm still carrying, I can lovingly hand them over to the universe so that I can make room for more of the magic that life has to offer me. As simple as this mantra may sound, to the mind it can be a struggle. The reason being that when the mind lets go of something, it thinks it's losing something or missing out. The truth is, however, that by letting go of what no longer serves our highest good, we're not losing anything, but instead gaining everything. We are expanding into our greatest potential and no longer keeping ourselves small. We are opening up to life. If we are ready to heal, we are being given the opportunity to do so at this time in a very real and lasting way. If we are not fully willing and ready to heal, that's okay too. There will be more opportunities to do so in future. Everyone is exactly where they are meant to be now on their journey, expanding out of our comfort zone. For those of us who are ready to expand and heal now, the first thing we can do is to take a leap in moving out of our comfort zone. This can express itself in several ways. If you are being called to learn and enhance your natural healing and/or creative gifts, trust your inner guidance. You might choose to enrich your gifts by taking a class, course, or workshop that resonates with you. Receiving support from a compassionate wellness, spiritual, or life coach practitioner would be another way to contribute to your healing. As a practitioner, I find that it can be easy for me to forget to ask for support for myself. In fact, asking for support used to be quite challenging for me, but once I decided to move out of my comfort zone and ask for help, many doors that were once closed opened up for me, and I even became a better practitioner as a result. Finding an opportunity to give back and be of service to humanity is also something that will greatly support our own expansion and healing. This allows the mind to move out of the pattern of being self-involved and redirects its awareness to the betterment of all humanity. As challenging as the start of 2025 has been, it is not a reflection of what is coming up on the near horizon. The greatest era of peace, joy, and love is getting closer and closer each day, and all that is asked of us is to be open and willing to anchor that into our present reality. Until next time, With gratitude,